The 2016 Land Rover Range Rover SVA Autobiography. Land Rover has just announced it is adding yet another range-topping trim level to its popular Ranger Rover luxury SUV. Called the SVA Autobiography, the trim level surpasses the Autobiography Black edition as the most well-appointed and most expensive trim level available. What's more, the SVA Autobiography comes with more horsepower and torque in its supercharged V8. The Range Rovers fitted with the new SVA trim will be built alongside the standard Range Rovers and then finished at Jaguar Land Rover's Special Vehicle Operations Technical Centre in the UK. Each example will come with a trim-specific two-tone paint job with Santorini Black paint covering the top and 9 optional colours for the lower half of the body. Beyond the exterior, the cabin is fitted with higher quality materials, including trim work milled from solid aluminum and real wood accents. Additionally, the Range Rover SVA comes with all the same upgrades slated for the rest of the 2016 Range Rover lineup. Continue reading to learn more about the 2016 Land Rover Range Rover SVA Autobiography. Exterior. Changing for 2016 on the Range Rover SVA Autobiography as the special paint scheme uses only on this range-topping trim level. The current Range Rover design is only a few years old, so Land Rover designers have left well enough alone. Changing for 2016 on the Range Rover SVA Autobiography as the special paint scheme uses only on this range-topping trim level. The beltline that runs front the headlights rearward, bisecting the door handles and ending at the taillights provides the perfect border for the two-tone colors. Up top is the Santorini Black color that is present on each SVA Autobiography. Customers would then choose between 9 color choices for the lower half of the SUV. Other updates include unique Range Rover badging on the hood and tailgate, along with a new badge designating the SVA Autobiography trim level. New wheels are also present. Lastly, 4 chromed finished exhaust tips protrude from under the bumper, hinting at this Range Rover's more powerful engine. Interior. No one in their right mind would ever consider the Ranger Rover Autobiography's interior to be drab or lackluster, yet Range Rover has cranked the level of luxury to 11. Nearly every inch of interior space is covered with even higher quality leather. What's not covered in cowhide is either real wood or aluminum accents. The dashboard, for example, is coved in aluminum accents that were hewn from a solid chunk of metal. Range Rover has cranked the level of luxury to 11. The story continues in the second row. The twin captain's chairs now feature power folding footrests that complement the previously present reclining function. A manual folding table swings upward front center console for each chair, allowing the rear occupants to check emails or order opera tickets via the built-in iPads. Like previous Autobiography models, the SVA Autobiography features dual TV screens, a beverage cooler, and seats that feature heating, cooling, and massaging functions, both for rear and front seat occupants. Yet, this level of luxury is nearly unsurpassed. Beyond the SVA Autobiography upgrades, all the Range Rover trim levels benefit from upgrades for the 2016 model year. Those include higher resolution cameras for the surround camera system, a foot-activated rear hatch, and automatic access height. Land Rover says the foot-activated rear tailgate features sensors at the corners of the bumper, allowing the operator to stand curbside without having to be directly behind the vehicle. Also, the automatic access height works on its own to lower the vehicle 2 inches when placed in park or the driver's seatbelt is unbuckled. This air suspension setting was available in years past, but was never automatic. Drivetrain. Making news under the hood is higher horsepower rating. The SVA Autobiography features the same 5.0-liter, supercharged V8 as the standard Range Rover, but with a few tweaks for increased power. Engineers reworked the programming in the Bosch engine management system and modified the operation intervals of the supercharger's electronic bypass valve, the latter of which allows the Roots-type blower to generate more boost. The result is an additional 40 horsepower and 41 pound-feet of torque over the standard V8. This equates to a total of 550 horsepower and 502 pound-feet of torque. The V8 now produces 550 horsepower and 502 pound-feet of torque. Fans of Jaguar Land Rover products will quickly notice those output numbers. They are the same figures found in the Jaguar F-Type R, a coupe that shares the same V8. Just as in years past, the V8 is mated to the quick-shifting, ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Behind that lies Range Rover's renowned full-time 4WD system with low range. Managing the transfer case, the air suspension, and all the electronic aids is Range Rover's Terrain Response 2 system. By simply rotating a dial to one of 5 terrain scenarios, the system automatically adjusts the ride height, locking differentials, ABS, hill descent control, and ESP settings, and throttle responsiveness. When in certain modes, the driver can select the low-range gears for added torque. Drivetrain specifications. Prices. The Range Rover SV Autobiography isn't cheap. It will boast a starting price of $199,495 when it goes on sale in the fall of 2015. That's a large jump from the starting price of the standard Autobiography edition, which starts at $143,000. Competition. Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The Mercedes caters more toward those who flaunt their wealth and don't need all the comforts or extra space of the Range Rover. The G-Wagon's cabin is considerably smaller and less appointed. Reclining rear seats won't be found here, nor will a complex air suspension. Despite this, the G-Wagon is pretty respectable in the dirt thanks to 3 locking differentials, its old-school 4WD system, and a body-on-frame design. Power comes from a variety of V8 and V12 engines, each backed by a 7-speed automatic transmission. Pricing starts at $115,400 for the G550 while the G65 AMG starts at $137,150. Read our full review here. Porsche Cayenne Turbo. The Porsche caters to those who prefer performance over off-roading or outright luxury. Sure, the Cayenne has plenty of posh for its 5 passengers, but doesn't include the same niceties as the Range Rover SV Autobiography. The Cayenne, however, is more inclined to win a trim down the drag strip or around the autocross course. Power comes from a 4.8-liter turbocharged V8 that makes 520 horsepower. The trip to 60 miles per hour only takes 4.2 seconds. Prices start at $74,100 for the base Cayenne, but check the turbo option box, and the price jumps to $113,600. Still, that's quite the bargain compared to the $200,000 Range Rover. Read our full review here. Conclusion. The addition of the SV Autobiography trim package shows just how popular these high-level SUVs have become. While only a small percentage of the world can afford to buy such a vehicle, the request for such a luxurious SUV in this niche market is undoubtedly growing. It's simply amazing how versatile the Range Rover has become. Not only is it a limousine with all the posh comforts of a mansion capable of blasting down the Autobahn at triple-digit speeds, it can also traverse some harsh terrain and deep water thanks to its excellent permanent 4WD system and air suspension. The Range Rover certainly is the jack of all trades. Love it. An even higher level of luxury, more power, updated features for 2016. Leave it a $200,000 price tag, too nice to take off-road.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.